¿Qué tal amigos de Vamos Salud? Soy Paola Guzmán. ¿Cómo están? Pues yo estoy lista y relajada para tomar una clase de yoga diferente, que a simple vista parece que se requiere de más balance de lo normal. Una clase de paddleboard yoga. Pero vamos a ver qué nos dice el experto. Acompáñenme. Amigos de Vamos Salud, ya estamos aquí con el experto en yoga, Yanni. Hi Yanni, how are you?
Hi Paola, I'm really good. How are you? It's an honor.
Thank you for being with us. Yanni, why yoga in a paddleboard in this unique manner?
Well, the practice of yoga in general, the idea is to still your mind and be in conscious alignment with your breath. Now, if I'm doing regular yoga classes, and I feel like I want to push my limits a little bit, the paddleboard is a great tool for that because you have no choice but to balance yourself and to be in conscious alignment with your breath and just know who you are from there and to be experiencing your edge at its fullest and meanwhile engaging your core strength to really, really take advantage of the practice.
And what happens if you fell to the water?
Well, it's interesting because a lot of people see that as a bad thing, but it's a really good thing. The water is supposed to be a teacher because when you come out of the water, you have no choice but to get back on the paddleboard and just experience your practice again. And that is the point of that, and that is actually the point of yoga in general. If it's not about perfection, it's about being imperfect and experiencing your edge at all times and getting all the way back up and experiencing the postures again.
I love that. What are the benefits of this kind of yoga?
Well, the benefits, there are a lot of physical benefits as well as mental, probably more mental than physical actually. The physical, it's very easy to tone up. It's because you have no choice to be on the, you're balancing yourself and you're doing slow movements and your body has to be, again, in alignment with your breath. And that actually helps with great muscle tone. The mental aspects and the attributes are limitless because you really learn the essence of being still, of being aware, and the state of awareness with your breath, and being just conscious about who you are. It's no greater treasure than that, really.
And what can I expect in this class?
Well, honestly, my best advice for that is never expect anything because when we expect things, we have an assertion. And when we have an assertion, we set ourselves in limits. So come in limitless, come in prepared, in case you do get wet, in case if you fall, because that's normal for first timers and beginners, and that's beautiful. So just come in limitless, just expect to have fun, because that is the most important thing, is to have fun, and just practice. It's always a good day to practice yoga, and it's always an even better day to practice yoga on a hot summer day on the water with paddleboard.
I bet. And tell me, is it important to have a previous experience in paddle?
It helps, because if you are maneuvering through the paddleboard yoga, you know more or less what to expect. But even though if you have no experience with paddleboarding, there's always a teacher in the beginning to guide you, to maneuver you through the path of the ocean or the water that you're going through. And really it's self-explanatory in the end, because then you set yourself centered on the paddleboard, and then you do your practice, and then you just paddle your way back to the shore or wherever is closest to the designation. So, and it's also helpful if you have some experience in yoga, because you know a little bit what to expect, and just what you're getting yourself into. So, but again, it's all about having fun and experiencing.
Yanni, well, I'm a beginner, but I'm very enthusiastic, and let's go.
I'm really excited. Thank you. Let's do it. Alrighty, we're going to come to Samasthiti, hands to heart center. Inhale, open your arms all the way up. Engage your sight, have your hands touched. Engage your core to exhale. Release your quadriceps all the way down. Find your forward bend, touch your edge. You can grab onto your ankle. Inhale, from your forward full bend, you're going to look up halfway, lengthen the back nice and straight. Place the hands on the mat neatly as you exhale. Release each foot at a time slowly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, start to come down to your Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows inside, try to hover. Inhale, push your heart, open up, look at the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. 1, 2. So you can bend the knees. You can step or walk forward to the front again between your hands. Inhale, look up again. Inhale, open up your arms, engage your core as you come up all the way. Touch your hands. Exhale, release down to Samasthiti. Now for the second Sun Salutation, you're going to inhale, drop down your buttocks, bend the knees, open your arms. As you exhale, gently release down to your forward bend again. Flatten the knees as you come down. You can have your hands touch your ankles if necessary. Inhale, look up all the way. Exhale, Find yourself back into your high plank once again. Look forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, push, open. Exhale, push back your hands, close your back. Now from here, you would transition, you would inhale, extend the right leg all the way up. As you exhale, swing it forward between the hands, square the hips, drop down the left heel, keep your legs strong, square the hips as you inhale, come up to Warrior One. And on your exhale, release down again, touch your hands on the mat, the board, look forward, exhale, release down to your Chaturanga. Push, open, exhale back, left side, we're going to complement. Extend the left leg as you inhale, exhale, bend the knee forward, drop down, frame your hands as you drop down your right heel. Engage your sight, open the hips forward. As you exhale, gently glide back down, touch your hands, release the foot, find your flow in Chaturanga, open up to Upward Dog, exhale to Downward Dog. 2 breaths again. As you would inhale, bow down in gratitude, surrendering yourself, gently coming into terms with who you are, honoring your edge, dropping down, honoring that space inside of you where love and beauty dwells. And in return, you honor that space in me as we gradually start to come all the way back up. Relax, and namaste.
Yanni, I love this experience. It was beautiful. You need a lot of concentration, but I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. If you or anybody else is interested in taking this class, my information is on the screen. I strongly encourage anybody, if you're looking for relaxation, a meditation, or even a physical exercise at that, more than welcome to. The ocean and the water is always open for you. Thank you.
Thank you, amigos de Vamos Salud. Esto fue increíble. Los invito a tomar una clase con Yanni. Los espero en nuestro próximo tip aquí en Vamos Salud.